Wait, how do I stream again? Hello, my sweet Netherlings. Come on in here. Come on in here. Get on in here, you absolute bundles of fluff and villainy. It's good to see you. It's good to see each and every one of you. Hello. Hi. Hi, Zanny. Hello to you. Mwah. There you go. You deserve that. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. It's good to see you all again. It's good to see you all again. And it's 6 months. It's 6 months. We did it. It's 6 months. Happy 6 months, everyone. We did it. 6 months exactly. Let's go. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? 6 months of Zander Netherbrand. Let's go. I mean, technically, it's like 6 months in. What would that be, like 7 hours? But you know what? That's still fine. That's still fine. It still counts, okay? It still counts. It's like today and tomorrow, technically, because we were a part of a weird group that debuted along the line where it was like midnight and then the other side of midnight. So fuck it, you know. At least it was for me. Can we double it? Heck yes. Double it and give it to the next person. Oh, it's good to be here. It's good to be back. You know what's going on. 6 months and you're not getting into trouble yet. Congrats. Not outside of the community. Not outside of management. True. I've not gotten in trouble outside of that. It's mostly just getting bonked by management is my thing. But I've been a good boy. I've not gotten in trouble for like 3 months? I want to say 3. I want to say like 3 months we've gone without misbehaving, without being my devilish self, which is absolutely wonderful. It's only management bonks. It's only management bonks are the bonks I've received. So I've been pretty good. Okay, I've been pretty good. That's good, right? That's so good for me. That's so good for me. Maybe there's a little bit of a like, hey, think about doing this every now and then. But, you know, Manny-san's just accepted that Zaddy's an exception. If, don't you just see right through it, don't you? Oh Lord, here's trouble. I can sense it. What's up, Elling Wes? How are you all doing? Did you all have a nice relaxing night last night? Did you all get a good sleep? Are you all feeling hydrated? Did you rest well? I was a little animal and I only got like 3 hours of sleep. But to be fair, right? To be fair, I was on Frederick's stream last night. Which, oh, did anyone stop by Frederick's stream last night? Oh, hello. Did anyone stop by Frederick's stream? That was really fun. I had such a good little time over there. That was nice. It was cool getting to swing by beyond Frederick Newson's Twitch channel, talk, learn about nerd games, and do my thing. Elephants, indeed. Elephants. Only 3 hours. I couldn't sleep. I don't know what happened. I couldn't sleep. Like, I tried to go to bed and I got like 3 hours, but then it was like too light outside and I'm like, oh, it's too bright for me to sleep now. So I'm going to be like moving stuff around and like, I think, I don't know why, I just got really, really restless. Hey, Bonabonchu, what's up? Thank you for the love. Mwah. Welcome to 2 months of Netherbranded. Let's go. The elephant is beating the dwarf. The elephant is beating the dwarf. The portrait has dwarfs and dwarves. They are speaking to the dwarves. A dwarf is being stamped by an elephant. For those who don't know, Frederick and I were like sat and we were reading through like a recollection of this game and everything was going well. It was like a city builder until randomly a bunch of elephants just kind of turned up and started stamping on people and that became like the culture of the entire place for like several years, which was just elephants hanging around and stamping on people. And it was like, oh, okay. Like, imagine living in a city and then just a random herd of elephants walks in and just like starts stamping on people and they take over a block of the city. And no one can go there now because it's elephant. It's like the elephant section. And everyone who goes there gets like beaten to death by the elephants. That was what happened. That's what we were reading about. We were like, oh, these people are so screwed. The elephants took over. Oh, heck yes. Elephant invasion, right? What in the Jumanji? I know, right? I know. And not even the new Jumanji that's very mid with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The old Jumanji that was good with what's his face? What was his name? Guy. He's dead now. Actor. I keep wanting to say Will Ferrell, but it's not Will Ferrell. He was the genie in Aladdin. Robin Williams. God, bless you for knowing Robin Williams. My mind went blank. The old Jumanji with Robin Williams. Like, I loved Robin Williams. He was so good. He did such a good job. And the fact that they tried to put Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, like, listen, all right? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is a great action movie star, right? He is a great action movie star. But try and get him to do anything with emotional range is like trying to draw a convincing performance from a teaspoon. Like, there's the reason he's called The Rock, you know? It's there. I have yet to see him play a dude which is not anger and like punching. I'm yet to see that. Okay, but you know, my opinion can always be changed. I think that's kind of a classic predisposition though, of whenever like former wrestlers try and become Hollywood stars or make it to being Hollywood stars, you know. We had the same with like John Cena when he did that. We had the same with, I think it was like when Ted DiBiase did The Marine, which was kind of out there. It's always a weird thing where like the emotional range is, This is the emotional range. That's the emotional, yeah. But no, what's the original? He has the body for it. It's true, he does. Batista's the one exception. Dave Batista's the one exception, actually. Good shout. Dave Batista's the one exception that I have ever known with that. He's phenomenal. Yeah. But yes, that's me talking about my opinions on acting, you know, my little uneducated opinions. But it's good to be here. And of course, it was really fun getting to be on Frederick's stream last night. It's really fun getting to do this. I can't believe a voice actor's strike ended up starting like between my stream and going on his. There's a whole industry strike now, which, to be honest, I feel like Stevie Wonder could have seen that coming a mile off, to be totally honest. Like when the last Hollywood contracts for writers' rooms ended up giving voice actors a different set of protections to writers' rooms, then it was like, oh, you poor fuckers have been thrown under the bus. You've been thrown under the bus so hard by the people who are going to support you. There's a strike. Yeah, there's another voice actors strike. So what's happened is, so there's another one. The original one, which was about Hollywood writers' rooms, ended up being a thing where a deal was struck that they wouldn't use AI to replace writers for TV shows and movies, right? So that was fine. However, in the final draft of the contract, it gave the performers much less in terms of protection than it did the writers. And as a result, it kind of was in the place where voice actors were able to be taken advantage of the most. And it was like, oh no. Oh no, oh, they've done a thing. Well, the writer, in my experience, having done like stuff like that before, right, and been in the industry, writers' rooms almost always do that. It's like writers' rooms make sure they're fed first, and then it's like all the talent are kind of every man for himself, if you catch my drift. There is never a united front. But no, I reckon it'll end up being like it was in, I want to say 2017, 2016, when the last strike kicked off. I reckon it'll be around then where all of the video games that we want to see, all of the performative stuff, all cartoons, they're going to be knocked back. I believe the Animators Guild is also kicking in behind this as well, or if they haven't, they're going to, because the animators, all of the animators just had mass layoffs as well. So it's very interesting. I don't know if this will actually change anything, but I hope it does. Coffee. I love coffee. But, darling, it's good to see you. Welcome into my club. Please, excuse me rambling about current events. You know me. Today, we're playing some Dream Daddy, right? Some Dream Daddy. We've done this before, darling. We've done this before. And we played through one of the routes. And I ended up with Damien, the interesting vampire daddy, who had the emo kid, who I believe I yelled to stay away from my daughter several times because I didn't like his vibe for no other reason other than how he dressed. And I believe there's a clip of me floating about on the internet of my like the daughter in the game entering our car crying, and my exact words were, "Why are you crying? Was it that emo looking fuck? Is it him? Where is he? I'll kill him." Before she has to be like, "No, it's nothing to do with that. It's nothing to do with that." And I was like, it's not him. I was ready to kill her completely. I was ready to kill someone who was not involved in the issue in the slightest. Why? Because that's the way it is. That's the way it is. You've got to be ready to go. You've got to be ready to go. Fond memories, right? Fond memory. I'm just saying, if I had a daughter and someone tried to mess with them, I don't know. If I have a daughter, you better hope that my partner's more level-headed than I am, right? If I have a partner, they've got to be more level-headed than I am if there's a daughter involved. Because, the immediate answer for me is like, oh wow, she's sad. She's sad. Tell me their name and where they live. Just tell me that. Tell me that, honey. What if it's a son? Oh, if it's a son, then I just simply have to raise him to I have to raise both of my children to be ready to take over the world. Okay? The nether brats will turn around and, of course, be ready to take over the world, alright? I mean, don't get me wrong, son, yeah, whatever, fight your own battles, you know? Like, listen, alright? I'm not gonna step in for everything. Daughter, spoil her. She deserves it. Nyagle, thank you for the 5 gifted members. And actually, speaking of gifting the world, taking over the world, right? Hey, look at those gifted members. Congratulations to Angelina, Chansong, and of course, Kaizenju, as well as Devin Smith for getting some gifted members. Congratulations to all of you. The double standards, yes. I don't hide that. Listen. Listen, chat. If we're talking about double standards, there's one double standard that we need to address first, okay? I will address my double standard of how I intend to raise my imaginary children when we address the double standard of this, okay? When this is fixed in the industry, then I will turn around and I will raise my children right. I will protect my son as much as my daughter. This is the thing we need to tackle, right? Good lord, right? It's back. I know, I have a button for it. It's always on standby. I literally have a button for it. Like, whenever I want to, I just need to hit a button that's listed as like 10 with a star. And literally, that's the one that pops up when I hit 10. This is the one that pops up when I hit 9. I'm like, yeah, I have them on hand. I'm always ready to go. I have them like rigged up. I actually have them set up. How obsessed are you with your shorts? Oh, I love them. I designed them. I did the thing from the ground up. Hey, Little Wolf, thank you for the 5 gifted members. Mwah! Thank you, Paparino. It's a movement. It's a movement. Listen, okay? My stance will be the same. Okay, my stance will be the same with this, and my stance is going to be the same all the way through. And I was actually thinking of making like a fake little political speech to like put alongside this as like a short advertising these. Not gonna lie, my thoughts have always been always going to be this. Even if I'm not your Oshi, which by the way terrible taste, but even if I'm not your Oshi, right? If you choose to back this. If you choose to spread awareness, if you choose to make things better, it sends a message to your Oshi. It sends a message to the industry. It sends a message to all those who would stand against. And that is that there is a desire for skin. There is a desire for outfits. There is a desire for change in this place. We're not waiting for the change in this industry. We're making it. So stand with me, come July 27th, and help us be the change that we desire to see. Zander Netherbrand. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. You got me permission to splashing instead of Oji to you my cameo? Of course, always blessings, always blessings. My God, he definitely prepared that speech. No, that was on the fly. That was on the fly. I used to be part of the student council when I was in middle school. I was part of the middle school student council, and I got in with a speech like that. Bibbidi Bibbidi Bun, thank you very, very much. Bibbidi 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 Bun for the 5 gifted members. Thank you, Bibbidi 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 Bun. Thank you. Zander Netherbrand 2024. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm telling you, next British elections I'll run for... Actually, I'm too young to run. Actually, no, you're not too young for Parliament, are you? No. Next British elections, I'm going to run. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Zander Netherbrand for Prime Minister. Oh, here we go. All right, but with that, you came here for some daddies, did you not? You came here with a desire for some daddies. So I intend to provide. I intend to provide. So let's go, shall we? Mwah. There you go. Oh, here we go. Let me just get the game cap up and running. It's still set to be 5 Nights at Freddy's. There we go. There we go. Welcome back, everyone, to Dream Daddy. Welcome. Welcome. You guys know what this is. The screen is really, really big because 5 Nights at Freddy's happened. Here we go. I was wondering what I broke. Here we go. All right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. It's very zoomed in. It's very... who's it gonna be? Dream Daddy. Who's gonna love you, baby? There we go. All right. But we need to figure out whether or not continue takes us back to the beginning or... Oh. Oh, we're doing new? All right, new it is. Now, I've not really settled in too hard on who we're going for this time. However, I've kind of got I want to say a predisposition, as it were. Predisposition for red flags. You all know this. I'm attracted to red flags. Doesn't matter whether you're male, female, anything else. If you've got red flags, chances are I'm making an absolute beeline for you. Preferably the redder the flag, the better. So, yes. Robert, my emotionally unavailable husband, I missed you, right? Zzz. Dad. Dad. Wake up. I don't remember any of the choices I made the first time around. It was like 3 months ago we did this. Are you a bull? I will... God damn it. Sorry, sex joke. 5 more minutes. And also 10 minutes ago. I finally open my eyes and sit up, lying in the... Actually, let me move myself a little. I know that management will be mad that I made this smaller, but oh well. I don't care. There we go. It's tiny. It's tiny. I don't want to cover my daughter's face because she's beautiful, and I need her to know that from a young age. So here we go. We're going here. There we are. I finally open my eyes and sit up, lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Manda Panda. Yikes, Dad. Breath. Go brush your teeth. I'll have you know I brushed my teeth this morning. I brush my teeth every morning. I'm very thorough with it. Very thorough. All right. Let's go with the Zanny build. Where am I at with... I feel like that's too... I feel like that's too live for me. I've got more bicep than that. But that's too much bicep. That I don't have that build. I'm very... I guess I'll always err on the side of less rather than more. Hair. I mean, Christ on a bike. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's like this. It's like there's a layer of turtle wax going on. There we go. Heads. Chad jaw. Yeah, the nice slim jaw works. Hair. We won't spend super long. Oh, that's nice hair. Oh, I mean that's how it's going to be. I like that. I like that. That's still... I'm seeing like a little bit too Karen. I think that'll work for me. Eyes. I think I have like the eyes that are like a little bit constantly like, ugh. Like I'm looking at everyone with a certain level of dismissiveness. Big shoujo eyes. Yeah, my nose is like pretty. How it's going to be? Yeah, how it's going to be. If I ever get the option for a 2.0, as it were, I know what I desire. I'm firm in what I like. I've already planned out that shit. I haven't been asked, but honestly, if I can walk into a meeting for a design about what I want to wear this summer and come in with a 5-page binder, then I'm more than able to turn around and be like, oh, this is what I want. Oh, the eye color. Oh, I need to change the eye color. Purple. I didn't even see that there was the eye color slider there. I was so busy yapping with you. A little bit of pink in there. Let's go. Mouth, perfect. Facial hair. I mean, goodness, no. We have nothing akin to facial hair. And not the one, Chief. Piercings. Now here's where we get into the good bit. That's better. Clothing. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I think I like this one. Once a yap, always right for true, true. How many pages will you present? I want to say probably another 5. 5 is about nice. You know, Zander, Netherbrand. Ah, why is 16 characters too much? Fine, Zander Nether. Be that dad. We're ready to be that dad. Drip off the badge. Sheesh. Indeed, we got the drip. We got the drip. The drip is genetic. That's why my daughter's so perfect. Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, Straggler. What is it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos in little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile, and we begin going through it. Oh, look at my daughter! Netherbrand, my favorite cereal. A Zander cereal, right? Permissions for artists, if they're any interested to draw you in this outfit. Hell yeah. Okay, I saw that, like, someone asked on Twitter if they could, like, draw me in, like, NSFW stuff, and I was like, yeah! Do it! Honestly, this is just a statement now. Absolute statement. Cutest baby I've ever seen. The only way your mother and I could get you to stop crying was to put sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Okay, but like, straight up, blanket statement now. If any artists need this, okay? Blanket statement to all artists ever, okay? Full permissions to draw and do whatever the fuck you want with me. Full permissions, okay? No need to request, no need for anything. Blanket permissions. We love artists here, okay? Blanket permissions. Right? Alright. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, the dragon costume. You couldn't decide between being a princess and a dragon, so you were both. Makes sense. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was the realization of your fear, I think. Right. Yep. Definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse phase. Horse girl. She does take after me. She does take after me. Look at her. She takes after me. I was a horse boy. She was a horse girl. I believe you named that plush horse Horsington the Brave. I don't think that was his. Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later in life. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you in your ska band. Oh, never. 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 The Communist Manifesto. Ah. Ah. Having read Marx, that hurts all the more. The Communist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. Ah. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. You know what? I'm gonna lean like I do when I play games with like the side. I'm leaning. Lean with me, Netherlings. Lean with me. There you go. Hey, it's Emma P. Oh, wait, that's Emma P? Wait, I don't know if anyone remembers, but Emma P ended up having beef with our daughter, and Emma R also had beef with our daughter. And anyway, I was telling my daughter that she should walk into school and punch Emma P in the mouth. No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Well, it doesn't matter. You need to punch her in the mouth soon. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up. Dad, Emma R has been my friend since I was like 7. Give it like a little bit of effort. All right. Emma P was the one who tried to steal people's pets, fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station, pooped her pants during a sleepover. Not gonna lie, the steal people's pets sounds like something I'd do. No, Dad, that was Emma S. She moved to Kentucky 3 years ago. I miss her. I also miss my hamster. Sir Hamilton the Brave. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. How many Emmas are there? Too many. Too many. When I went to high school, there was like 5 or 6 different Chloes in my class. And I'm like, wow, they really picked your name out of the random white girl name generator hat, didn't they? The first photographer award you ever won. Yeah, and it got us a $20 gift card to McFriday's. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blast. I mean, you think food poisoning. Wait, I think you mean food poisoning. You know, with a Z. Ugh. Dad. Still can't drive past McFriday's without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep into the box and pulls out one last photo. Oh, it always gets me. It always gets me. I don't know, dead parent always gets me. I know it's a trope that's been used to the moon and back in fiction for literally centuries, but dead parent still gets me. Neither of us say a word as we stare at the photo for a moment. Oh. I finally decided to break the silence. That was the day you were born. It's kind of a funny story. We got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. It wasn't anything big, just a fender bender, but of course, I was freaking out, and the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your mother? Oh man. She holds my hand and looks directly in the eyes, the calmest I've seen her. She says, "It's okay. It's all going to be okay." Oh. And she was right, you know. I stare at the picture for longer, maybe too long. I miss her. I can't even imagine what it must have been like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops, we gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right, you're right. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe that your mother and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window without playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child. Ha, remember when I broke the bag window We get it, Amanda. You break stuff, okay? You take after your father. I understand. And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break at the new place. She takes after me, chat. Can you tell? Can you tell, Netherlings? My daughter seems to take after me somewhat with the breaking everything that's on hand. Right, right. The teacup. The door. People's hearts. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watched my daughter grow up in this house, and it will forever hold a place in my heart. A little bit to leave behind. I'm ready. The van begins to pull away, and I get into position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear in the rearview mirror. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in the beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features a washer and dryer. Hold up. Honey, have you ever had dirty clothes? For most of my life, yes. Well, worry about that no longer, as our new place features will feature machinations that not only clean your clothes, but dry them directly thereafter. Upper class luxury, I fear. The concept of clean clothes is no longer in the hands of the fat cats upstairs, sweetie. Anyway, it's smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin. I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of the cool stuff we can do as well? So I don't have to waste gas. I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know. Amanda, you know that you're going to have to learn to parallel park at some point, right? No, you don't. No, you don't. Parallel parking's a lie. I'm never going to learn how to do it. It seems scary. Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn. You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I will chase her off the lawn. British father, American daughter? Indeed. I trust that she's caught my classic dry second circle of the underworld wit. I'm in the last year of high school. I'm practically an adult. You're a child. You're a baby. You're a baby. You're not an adult. You will be my child, my daughter, my sweet girl forever. Yeah, you're real. Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. I'm just going to ignore that. But I won't forget it. That sounds kind of obsessive. No. No, it's my child. So what's item number 1 on the new house? Agenda. Well, first we need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's going to be blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We have to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're gonna take a bit and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. He's so girl dad, always. Don't remind me of the 21-year-olds who keep calling themselves old and leaving me feel ancient. Right! Although apparently... How good actually is your dad pun game? I would say it's a pretty punctional dad game. Hi-ha! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, sweet pea. Got a problem with authority. She really is my daughter, everyone. She really is my daughter. She is my daughter. Look, she's being randomly aggressive towards statements of authority for no reason. I'm so proud. Man, all the karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich? Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. I need some coffee ASAP. Gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice, or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Let's check that out. Let's do it. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner. Man, this is such a convenient walking distance place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? I would go somewhere. Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guys are going to come up and sit on the recliner next to me and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but also he's within my personal zone. That's just a thing in America. I want everyone to know that. That's just a thing in America. Everywhere else I've been, no one will sit next to you if you sit on one half of a table. They will leave you alone. Dad. And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go and set it on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility there is a bin somewhere just out of view, and now you're that jerk who left their mug? Aww. Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes. Yes, Amanda! We walk inside. The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls and patrons lounge around on well-worn counters. Some cool tunes play on the record player next to a little stage. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name? Oh, it's kind of dumb. It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it would be a good idea at the time. And now I suppose now it's still a good idea because I like keep the business running. But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer. And now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I go without the more I keep talking. But man, we're in it now, so I can't stop. Matt looks chill. I like Matt. I like Matt. He's not partner material, but he's like best bro material, you know? So what'll it be? I scan the chalkboard menu and am immediately overwhelmed. Look, I have the same thing every time I go to a coffee place. Black Americano, no milk, no sugar, no sprinkles, no swirls, none of that. Just give me a regular black coffee. Godspeed you, black coffee. A classic. I don't get it. It's a pun. Godspeed you. Black Emperor is a really amazing, influential, progressive rock band known for their sweeping soundscapes and... No, Matt is healthy partner material. That's why you avoid it. I didn't come here to be called out. I'm doing the thing again. But coming right up. For you. I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please. Hey, Victory M, welcome to the Netherbrand. Lovely to have you here. Coming right up. Do you want that in small, medium, or biggie smalls? Medium? Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets out and makes our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? I'll let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to, anyway. Hey! Scar was cool. It's not cool. Stop fighting it. Stop fighting it. The couch is pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our home, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know. Come on, what do we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside, and also don't go outside, and also don't talk to people. See, we're making progress. I don't want to talk to new people. I don't like talking to new people. I don't need it. It's hard. Talking to new people's always awkward, because what if I say the wrong thing? Right? Jim Jesus is the nearest new person I've spoken to in the last 6 months. Good. Zanny? YouTube disconnected me real quick. It's all good on my end. YouTube just disconnected me for a second. We're fine. Hey. You know, let me get your guys' opinions. Matt goes into the back and comes out with something that smells amazing. I'm working on a new banana bread recipe, and I'm thinking of a name for it. Well, we're gonna have to taste it to find out. Get the full flavor profile, you know? Get it really appreciated. Amanda nods vigorously. She knows the game. Yeah, we need to give it that nana bread a taste if you're doing free creative labor. I told her, well, we've trained for this day. I was just going to give you guys free banana bread. Right, yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing! Thanks, the secret ingredient is bananas. So any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give you a shot. I'll give it a shot. Banana bread Kennedys? Oh, you know, like the punk band. I thought you said you only knew dad band puns. I'm a hard dad. Damn straight, I'm a hard dad. You guys know I'm a hard dad. That actually has a nice ring to it. Really. Yeah, banana bread Kennedys. Strong decision. That's art, baby. Oh. I also wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it doesn't sound cool coming out of my mouth. Maybe I should leave saying baby to the professionals. Oh. Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby. See, sounds good when you say it. Across the way, a man catches. There he is! There he is, everyone! There he is. There he is. Mm-hmm. A man catches our eyes for just a moment. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our drinks and head out. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Now that we're full of caffeine, where to? I need a nap. We just had coffee. Have you ever known me to play by the rules, daughter? I'm a rebel, sweetie. Now, all aboard the Sleepy Train all aboard the train to Sleepy Time Junction. Man, I can't wait until I hit the age where I can just randomly sleep. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps behind us. Zander, bro! I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face looking up to us. Craig? Oh. Bro. Holy. Wow. I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great. I always forget how much I like Craig until he speaks. Like, he's definitely something to look at. Bro. Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while too. Amanda, dude! You probably don't remember me, but you're big now. Hello and hello, cute baby. Aw, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. Are you babysitting? Oh. Nah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. It feels like one minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and the next we're both fathers. Where have you been, man? Oh. Bro has too many kids for my liking. In this economy, that is true. Doesn't he have a few kids? To be fair, I like the blonde closeted dude more than I should. I like the blonde closeted dude way more than I should, just because his family life is such drama, and I kind of want to participate in the drama. I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashly doing? Oh. I mean Ashley. Ashley is her name. She actually still goes by Smashly, and we got divorced last year. That's why I didn't go for him last time. He was too... That's why I didn't go for him last time. He was fresh out of a divorce. Dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns caring for Rivers and the twins, that's all. Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro, right? Kegstan Craig is a father of 3. Kegstan Craig? Oh, it was my college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. Nice. That's the thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right. He was very good at it. Bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really got to keep my resting heart rate up. Brought River along to, you know, resistance training. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but after 30 minutes I walk home. It's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. I like the friends to lovers / bros to lovers thing, right? It's good taste, good taste. Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast and afterwards catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the old days. Alright, sure, sounds great. Alright, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you, guy. Craig gives a little wave and puts his earbuds back in and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. Sign up for a marathon like I did? Now that is some work you're putting in. Doing a marathon, right? No half measures there. Just dive straight in. Why is that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened a new jar of marinara sauce and he drank it like that was a thing people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has to come shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Oh, I'll get well soon. Too bad we're going to be putting my stuff right next to these boxes in a few months. Back in these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Oh, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. And it's going to be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. Oh, she's in the arts. She's like me. I'm proud of her. You promise? Of course. You're gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on now. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. That's what Netherbrand did. She got a dog to replace me after I left. A dog? Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's gonna take? A medium-sized dog handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda starts going over the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and puts the rest on the floor. Yes. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. Huh? But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. Oh, this is the worst part of going to university. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that you are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Okay, FSP did the exact same thing when I applied. Like, they didn't decline me, but I've mentioned this before. The way their emails are written, right? They write it like a fake out when they accept you. They write it in the way that, like, they write it like a fake out when they accept you, okay? I don't know if it's just whoever wrote it was a sadist or whether it was just a translation moment, but it literally goes, "Dear Talent, thank you for applying to FSP. We appreciate your interest in this. However, after much review, we have found blah, blah, blah." Like, you know, how it sounds like they're saying that, like, however, after much review, we have decided that we would like to offer you a place at our company. I'm like, oh, great. Sounds like a decline. Like, however is not the word to use. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions office told me they just wanted to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. and I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know, it's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So... You need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but... Yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight. So you'll have to place all to yourself. Yeah, what are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm going clubbing. I'm going to put on a nice outfit and tear it up on the dance floor. All the hottest dance moves. The lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man. You know, all the ones the kids these days are doing. All right, but I'm not going to come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to... go out and watch the game? Nice. Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on tonight. The game. On TV. At somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm going to go do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. Moves. Love that. Definitely my child. The game, which you just lost. Damn, I lost the game. Art school's so difficult to get into. I remember when I got in, it was like the process was so difficult. It took me 2 years to get in. I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime at this point. Maybe money laundering at the least. I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. Zanny, 100% the mother's DNA didn't even win? Yes. Have fun with your sports. You being sarcastic. The Netherbrand genes are dominant genes. No, making fun of sports is played out. Alright, then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clean out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. I hope they have a fun night. I'm really glad Amanda has such sweet friends, even if I can't remember their names. Just as I'm heading towards my room, the doorbell rings. Who could possibly need anything from me right now? Look at the time. I was just about to head out. I walk over to the door and open it. Hello. Hey. A handsome, clean-cut man stands in my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Look at this guy. This guy's the one. This one's the guy. This is the guy who's so deep in the closet, he's kicking it with Aslan in Narnia. Okay? This is the guy who has a wife and 4 or 5 kids, and they look like the Stepford children. This is the guy whose wife is so deep at the bottom of the bottle, she's through the looking glass. Okay? This is the guy whose wife is always so fucked up, her blood alcohol is flammable. Okay? This is the guy who's so... You get what I'm saying. He's got so much drama. A handsome, clean-cut man stands in my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello? Hi, I know it's kind of late, but I baked way too many cookies, and I just can't have these around the house, or I'll eat them all.
Yeah.
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes, I'm Zander. That's what my name is. I saw the moving van and thought I'd do the neighborly thing and bring some. My daughter's Christy wanted me to let you know that she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. Kids, right? Amanda pokes her head out from the room immediately and hones in on the cookies. Damn it, I trained you well, you bitch. Joseph. They still use this name? Yep. Wow, cookies, huh? So good to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda come back. And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name's Amanda. She's a charmer. Can you tell? Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try and have more than 2. Yeah. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant... Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met. My social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Is the missus around? No, not anymore. She died. Oh. I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry. Can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically but comply. After a second, I hear a knocking on the door, open it, and I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Oh. Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in the community. What do you say, pal? Oh. That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake our hands and seal the deal. Well, neighbor, I'll let you get to bed. See you at 3 p.m. on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own, it can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at the church down by the street. Yeah, he's the youth minister. He's the youth minister. But he's the, oh, I'm knocking everything over. I'm gesturing wildly with my hands. I'm throwing things. You know, this dude's the youth minister, and his life is more of a car wreck than anyone else's. You know it. I know it. Okay? We know it. You know it. Listen, his life is so drama-filled. It makes me gesture wildly. I'm throwing stuff. Alright? Look at him. I don't get the mood towards him. Trust me, you'll see it soon. You'll see it soon. Yeah. You look perfectly young to me, but suit yourself. Like, the thing is, I don't even dislike Joseph. His life is just so drama-filled after you scratch the surface that, like, you want to watch just for the mess. And with that, Joseph is gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and a cookie in her hand. That was the smoothest recovery I've seen. I should be taking notes. The mood is the change of being a homewrecker. Yes. The soap opera route. Yes, it's the soap opera route. See, you're already fitting in great. Where did those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. You ate all of them anyways? The Emmas helped. Right. Well, kiddo, I'm gonna go catch the game. Have fun, Dad. Wow. I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure what the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone, so I'm just going to pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool, okay, we're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance. Could it be? A big burned-out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds as the back patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hangs above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer and I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping they don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe their demeanor that, like me, their passion for their team is all in good fun. A middle-aged woman with a nearly empty wine glass slides up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Here we go, everyone. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Wait. Here we go. Perfect. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? No, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Zander, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yes. My preferred team's in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh. The youth pastor's wife? Yep! This is her! Oh, I love that team. And I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Huh. Buy a gal a drink? Sure. I almost reluctantly signal to the bartender to order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends and this isn't their first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now. Oh. So, what do you want to know? What's your deal? Me? I'm a ghost, Zander. I haunt the hallowed halls of Jim and Kim's, waiting for my beloved to return from sea. Really? No. Homegirl just loves a drink. So, what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with a white picket fence, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know? She takes a sip of her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer. Hey. Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy. Maybe some other time? Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has got to her close in terms of points, a little too close for what I'm comfortable with. And there's the youth pastor's wife, everyone. There's Joseph's wife. Glad we met her. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. Here he is! Here he is! It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there and we both go to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. Ha! Ha! I raise a respectful glass to the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truth is formed between us based on a mutual love of the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey, and the man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks. I'm Zander. It's cool. He just took a step forward. It's fine. He's here. He took a step forward. Robert stepped out. It's all good.
Hey. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you?
Yeah. Robert chuckles.
She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's.
Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs the place?
No, that'd be Neil.
Neil waves from across the bar.
Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in the world.
I gotta give him the grizzled detective voice.
You a whiskey fella or a beer fella?
Beer, but I'll drink most things.
You like shots?
I love shots. Hey!
Thank God.
Too many Emmas, not enough Neils. Damn straight. Robert nods to Neil. He serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me.
Here's to your health.
We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Zander, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Does anyone else ever have the thing where they get to know someone and it like seems as if they want to be friends, but you immediately think they're too cool and therefore like they are of a different friend caliber than you are capable of getting. Therefore, you're like, okay, I gotta be ready for disappointment before they realize that I'm an inferior level of friend to them. They're like a level 9 friend, I'm like a level 6 friend, you know? Compliment the cool leather jacket. I love leather jackets. I like your jacket.
Thanks. Been in my family a long time. Passed down from firstborn to firstborn. Cursed, some would say.
Man, this guy is mysterious. He's way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round.
What are you doing here tonight? Running from...
Oh, we've got to be an edgy fucker with him. Running from my problems. The usual. Oh! Oh, it's working! Oh, it's working! Oh, I knew not having real emotions and turning around and trying to appeal to him would work.
I like your style.
He gets up.
Be right back. Gotta powder my nose.
I've never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Bro's chasing red. Damn straight I'm chasing red. Zander, don't screw it up. Oh, trust me. Trust me. This is the deadliest catch and I'm about to land a big fish. I think so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Nice personality, customized just for him. Exactly. That's what love is. It's changing for the other person. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket.
I'm gonna go home. You headed my way?
Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
Hi. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way.
Does everybody live there?
Me too.
We just finished up unpacking today.
Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them.
Who's that? I get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me.
I don't kiss and tell, Zander. So, are we doing this or what?
What?
You know, do you want to come inside or not?
A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. No, thank you. I'd better call it a night. Catch you around?
Sure.
I head home, my head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by, are we gonna do this or not? I plop down on the couch and I'm asleep before we get the chance to take my shoes off. The self-restraint. No. I learned this last time we played now, everyone. Everyone, I learned this last time we played. If we fuck him straight away, it locks us out of the route where we get the romance, okay? It's a one and done thing. Alright? If we jump straight into bed with him, it locks us out of his romance. He asked us to come in, but if we play it too easy, it locks us out of his romance. Alright? This is the thing. This is the thing. Okay? We don't sell the cow, we sell the milk. Alright? Yes, I fell for it the first time. Okay, play it too hard to get. Exactly, exactly. He's a complicated guy, kind of like a 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Bruh, on Frederick's stream last night, I saw someone in the chat just immediately be like, who the fuck is this 𝓂𝓸𝓾 you've invited on? I was like, oh, they're talking about me. They're like, why did you bring 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 on? I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still gotta work out. This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, I winked back out. I checked my phone again. Hey, bud, want to get your swole on? I'm ready to hit the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Go back to sleep. I shoot a quick text to Craig and apologize for bailing and immediately fall back asleep. Oh man, I'm 𝓂𝓸𝓾 coded. I like to think that 𝓂𝓸𝓾 copied me. I was around. I was born first. I'm 127. I look over at the clock. It's 3:55 p.m. I have to be at the parent-teacher conference in 5 minutes. I jump out of bed and throw on the nearest clothes and run out the door. I arrive at Amanda's school and check the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully no one will notice. I check my watch, relieved to see I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing in his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks at me with a heavily lined eye. This fuck! This kid, this one's my mortal enemy. This kid's my mortal enemy. Come on, kid. I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. Ugh, I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Alright, wise guy. Are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. You can't miss him. Does he have a Pinterest account? Bruh, I don't know if any of you remember back in the day, there was that, what was it? There was that YouTube emo band. There was, what was it? Unicorns Killed My Girlfriend or something. This looks like the fucker from there. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. The punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. The throwback? My lord, I forgot about them. What is that band name? I think you just aged yourself. No. 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 Oh no, did I just age myself? Did I carbon date myself with that one? I think I just carbon dated myself with that one. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucien, you don't have a third period to get to? Sigh. Ugh, fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We are not cool! You must be Zander. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting at the back? Oh. Mr. Vega leads me into one of the comically small student desks at the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. Oh. The whole class erupts in laughter.
Oh.
All right, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Now, please sit down. Colin, some of us are trying to learn here. Go be a disappointment to your parents somewhere else. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Huh?
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 of your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs.
Oh.
Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know? Budget cuts.
Oh.
Right. Thank you so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I normally don't do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student. I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda's never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares recently. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk it up to senioritis, but this is strange. Amanda's always shared everything with me. Hadn't crossed my mind that something might be wrong. Is everything okay at home? She has a tendency to bottle things up. I haven't noticed anything different about her, but she always tends to put on a happy face no matter what. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I'd hate to see her miss out on the scholarship money that she clearly deserves. Don't you need to finish high school before applying to uni or college? No. So the way it works where I'm from, you actually apply to college while you're still in, university, sorry. You actually apply to university while you're still in high school. And then you receive your offer from the university before you get your results from how you did in high school. So if you don't meet the grades, you might not be able to take the offer that was given to you by the university. And I know that happened with a couple of people where they received offers from universities, but they didn't get the grades they needed to go, so they ended up missing out. Or in some cases, if they liked you enough as a prospect, they would give you an unconditional offer, and all you needed was just to graduate and they'd let you in. I got an unconditional offer. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Hey.
Anytime. Oh, no, you do need to graduate. You do need to finish high school before you can go to university. But you need to, graduate and get the grades first. On my way out, I stopped thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo?
Oh.
Yes? They ever catch that rye? Yes. Flex. If you take them at the college, they're super easy too. True. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after she lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day for now. I'm sure she'd appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up into the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually gossiped about some of our celebrity crushes, would you believe? So, you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. Lots of Mario Batali. We love Mario Batali. I don't know what he looks like, but Mario Batali. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home! Cool. I think with our powers combined, we could throw together a gourmet meal worthy of the Food Channel. I don't know about that, but I can promise it will at least be edible. That's the spirit. Carpool karaoke time? Heck yes. Heck yes, we love some carpool karaoke. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but sometimes it's good to have parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents also dealt with similar situations. Karaoke? Yes, karaoke. And maybe it's a little cooler than you give them credit for. What I'm trying to say is it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vegas said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis, all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vegas' class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything.
Ugh.
Uh-huh. You can tell whatever it is. She does not want me knowing about it. Damn it, daughter. Open up to me. Open up to me or I swear I'll crash this car. No, I won't. I love you too much. I heard Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles her laugh. Amanda. Also, apparently there's an ad coming up for everyone in 40 seconds. I don't like ads. So I'm going to click the skip button. There you go. No ads. There you go. I decided you guys aren't getting ads for a bit. Fuck ads. I got a little pop-up that said that they're coming. Thank you. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? Huh. It's, I don't think you'd get it. Okay. A real one? Thanks, sir. Not even gonna lie, if I got the option, I would just turn ads off on, like, all of my streams. Because they don't actually, like, do anything for me. Like, they don't do anything for me. Like, the amount that would technically come from ads is, like, literally minuscule. But the thing is, YouTube does this very bastard thing where you can't have, like, memberships or, like, supers or anything turned on if you don't have ads running. So I usually just end up setting them to the lowest setting and skipping over them. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, geez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. Sorry. I was just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. Who is Noah? Tell me who Noah is. Show me him. Who's his parents? Where does he live at? What's his address? This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She has a thing for Noah. No, the emo dude was called Lucian, okay? We know the emo dude's name. If that emo dude comes in my house, like comes near my house, he's getting shot. In the nicest way possible, if that little emo fucker comes on my lawn, I'm shooting him dead. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess the conversation's over. Amanda and I get back home and start cooking some dinner. He's my nemesis. He's my nemesis. That discount Gerard Way fucker is my nemesis. He sent us to the wrong thing. If you had a daughter, then who out of Avalon would you let her date? None of them. None of them. All of them would stay away. Like, all of them are terrible. I found artisanal mac and cheese recipe online that I've been dying to try. He's your stepson in another save file. Yes, he is. Artisanal. There's 2 ingredients to mac and cheese. Mac and then cheese. Dad, please, let's try and enjoy the finer things in life. You, of all people, should be able to appreciate what one can do with cheese. Plus, it has bacon in it. Aren't we as society collectively over bacon?
Aww.
Bacon never stopped being cool. It just has a PR problem. We gotta work on the recipe. We get to work on the recipe. Amanda measures things out and hands them to me as I dump them in a bowl, so I can feel useful. Amanda puts me on bacon duty, so we chop a bunch and put it in a pan to get it sizzling. Would you trust them with babysitting? I wouldn't trust them with a pot plant. I would not trust them with a pot plant. Question, will you ever let someone date your daughter? Maybe I'll have to come back to that one. Would you let your daughter paint your nails? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If it makes her happy, then definitely. The key to a good mac and cheese is a balance of texture and flavor. Pops, not only are we going to want the fullness of the cheese and the bacon, but we also want to counterbalance it with the crunchy mouthfeel of the breadcrumbs. Check on bacon. It's still pink and rubbery. I give the pieces a little stir. Wait, what's a mouthfeel? You know, where you eat stuff and it's the texture. Listen, I've been watching a lot of the Food Channel, and honestly, I don't know what it means, but it makes me feel more sophisticated to say. Zanny, the best dad award goes to you. Hell yeah, it does. No, I get that. Every time I watch that channel, I just feel in water, hungry, jealous, insecure about my cooking ability, and then hungry again. I love the Food Channel. This is a representative statement of First Stage Productions EN's first generation Avalon, as well as the company of First Stage Productions EN as a whole. The Food Channel is absolutely bussin'. I like the mouthfeel of that sentence. Oh my god. Amanda, mouthfeel isn't just about food. It's about words that are fun to say. Gregarious. Boisterous. Cattywampus. Tabernacle. All of a sudden, the bacon bursts into flames. I must not have been paying attention to how hot the pan was. Fire! Fire! Oh god! Fire! I run through the kitchen looking for anything to put out the fire. I grab a cup of water and Amanda snatches it out of my hands. Nope! She puts it down and calmly grabs a lid from the pantry. She places it on top of the flames and turns down the heat. I finally calm down. Did I almost burn down our new home because I was busy saying funny words? Indubitably. Cool. Who wants takeout? Amanda and I order some Chinese food and eat it on the couch of our new living room. She flips on the TV. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite. Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother trucker driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no! The ghosts are in control of the truck! I can't steer them here! These damn ass roads! Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like she's saying, you're gonna die. That's because we are about to die, you. This is art. Sorry, I gotta go hard on a show. On a show called... Why do they have southern accents? Because the show is called Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. That's why. It's like, it's... How can you not have a southern accent? Not how... You need some type of heavy accent. Flint. Tell me Flint doesn't have a southern accent. Tell me Flint was not... Tell me Flint was not raised in, like, the Bible Belt. Tell me that his favorite food is not Texas Roadhouse. Tell me that he does not turn around and love T-bone steak. And tell me he does not chew tobacco. I challenge you. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone and their disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Their last name is Dogbone. Zander. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. And have you ever let me have 5 more minutes? Get up. That sounds like Flint with T. Right. I have the entire character just characterized in my mind off of the name and the first line of dialogue he says. That's what I just always pin. That's what I always aim for. Name and first line of dialogue, and then I try and jump into a voice from there. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves on one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. Watching your streams is so chill. Hell yeah. I love having you here. Are you excited for the cookout today? If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, they're bad. Which means there's more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in a corner with a plate of food and hoping nobody talks to me. Mood. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from his cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Anyone who shows up at a cookout on time. Well, we're going early just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. Hey, Leah, thank you for the 5 gifted members. Thank you, Leah. Much love. Much love to you. Mwah. There you go. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. We didn't want to risk burning down the house again. I love veggie plates. I love them so much. Give me carrots. Give me carrots. Give me broccoli. Give me the little celery sticks. Give me the little pickled onions. I love the veggie plates. I love them. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. There's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. Do you like potatoes? I love potatoes. I love sweet potato fries as well. I love sweet potatoes. Baby carrots are the bomb. Oh, yeah, no. That was one thing that my the grandmother brand used to do when I was a child. I used to have to wear glasses when I was a child, like really thick glasses that were like corrective. And she was a strong believer in the old wives' tale that carrots make your eyes stronger. So sometimes, just out of nowhere, she would just appear with like a plate of baby carrots and just put them in front of little Zanny and be like, here you go, carrots will make your eyes stronger. And she would just do that and then she'd disappear. Like, she would just do that. She was always on it. Welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. Just like my mom? My mother did that too. Right. Wait, same? My mother did the same? Are your eyes better now? Yeah, 20/20 vision. 20/20 vision. Oh no, I unlocked a memory? Right. And you bought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christina and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing.
Hey.
Then, of course, there's my youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What's she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary?
Hey.
Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. Did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to?
Oh.
Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Zander, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. They've lost the baby. They've lost the baby. No one cares that the baby is missing. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that Joseph knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start afresh in the new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two, enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Here, let me introduce you around. Hey, Zander, have you met Brian yet? Who? Hey, Brian, come over here for a second. A man in a loud Hawaiian shirt jogs up to me. Hey, Brian, this is Zander. He just moved into the neighborhood. Hello. Well, pleased to meet you. Put her there. Brian pulls me into a handshake, engulfing his hand in a vice-like grip. Oh, goodness. It's a bear. I let out a small squeak after my hand bones have been ground to dust. Not much of a handshake guy, huh? I guess I'm more of a hugger. Which house did you move into? The ranch-style one in the cul-de-sac. Oh, this is why I hate this fucker. This is why I hate him. Okay? Oh, the one that's just like mine, but smaller. That kind of hurts. Is he trying to one-up me? My instinctive dad competitiveness kicks into gear. It's leaner, smaller houses are safer. I'm happy there. If I say smaller houses are safer, that feels like a misstep. I'm happy there simply implies that I'm happy with having less than what he has, and he'll take that as a victory. It's leaner. Yeah, it's leaner. Here we go. I practice design minimalism in my purchases. Why own more when you can own what's right? Oh, yeah, we got him. We got him. We got him. We hit him with the sucker punch. We're being a shady bitch. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Doesn't matter. All right, where's my coffee? Where's my coffee? I earned a sip of that for hitting him with a sucker punch. Don't try and house shame me. Don't listen. I wouldn't be trying to house shame anyone if I was ginger. Right. Also, I'm pretty sure my house could outmaneuver your house and get a tactical advantage. Also, I'm kidding. I love you, gingers. I love gingers. I have a thing for gingers. Oh, let me introduce you to my daughter. A kid peeks out from behind Brian. This is Daisy.
Hello.
Hi, what grade are you in?
5th grade.
We're actually trying to get her to skip to 6th grade. Not to brag, but she's pretty smart.
Not to brag, that's exactly what bragging is.
Amanda's smart too, come on. Amanda's smart too. Get him, Zanny. Jay Jordan, you get it. Jay Jordan, thank you very much for the super much love. You understand it, Jay. Jordan, you understand it, okay? We have to come out on top of this situation. This is a dad versus dad moment.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, I'll be around the party if you feel like saying hey later. You got it. Let me introduce you to Damien. Okay, he left. He left. We won. He tried to do the little 6th grade thing. We won. Goody, friends. Damien, this is our new neighbor, Zander. Ah, it's so lovely to meet you. Damien shakes my hand and then bows. If you're ever interested, it would bring me great pleasure to host you for a spot of afternoon tea. Wow, yeah, sounds rad. Splendid. Well, I must be off. Perhaps our paths shall cross again. Why, he kinda, right, Damien? Damien was my man of choice in the last playthrough. Damien, what a classy dude. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great. I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread on the table. I pick some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Oh, I don't want to have to make new friends.
Aww.
Come on, Dad, who are you going to party with when I'm off to school? But I don't want to do pleasantries. Dad? Oh, fine. We'll go talk about the weather.
Do it, go, make a friend.
But how could I possibly abandon my only child to a social function? It's bad parenting.
The plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye.
Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. The barista from the Coffee Spoon? Hey, Victory M, thank you for the soup. Ah, what an excellent first choice. I shall watch the playback. Right? We love Damien here. Damien was very good the first time around. I kind of broke something in Damien's house when we were first there. Also, Damien has an entire library of Sasuke Naruto fanfiction on his, like, wall. Damien has, like, that's not me making shit up and, like, joking. In canon, Damien literally has a library in his house which is full of Sasuke x Naruto fanfiction. Yeah. Narusasu Truta. Based. What? Right? You could, like this dude literally finds his favorite Naruto fanfiction, gets it printed, gets it bound in leather books, and then arranges it in his library like it's real classical literature. Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? The guy who kept trying to one-up me? The mysterious goth guy? Amanda's teacher? Craig? Wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Alright. I hate to do this, but we have to go see Robert and Brian. I cannot stand Brian, but we're doing it. Also, bonus points, Damien's job is literally a vet. So, or like a veterinary assistant. So Damien looks after puppies and animals, and it's great. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-up by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last time. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Alright, everyone. Hey guys. Zander, how are you doing? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. Oh, that's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Zander, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey.
Good seeing you again.
We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish.
It's good to see you talking over your daughter like that. Bet she loved it.
Hey, and it's great she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art, yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second.
Anyways, I haven't gone camping in years, not since last time.
The Robert voice kind of reminds me of Snake, and I love that, right? Does he not kind of give like Snake from Metal Gear vibes with the little gruff beard? Like he gives like Venom Snake vibes or Punished Snake vibes. Maybe Snake from Naked Snake. Same here. Well, things change once you have a kid. Oh wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Not gonna lie, I still love the Snake Eater song. You know you guys will know the Snake Eater song from Metal Gear Solid 3, right? The one where it's like, I give my life not for honor, but for you. That one. I love that. I love that song.
No. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tough back out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through the skin. And Johnny Boy screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but I've got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days where I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there.
Oh my god, he is Snake. He is Snake. He is Snake. He has war stories. He's a soldier. And I'm still Stuck in a dream. Snake Eater. Oh, hey, Jay Jordan. Thank you for the super. That little snippet of Snake Eater in your voice just cleared my skin. That was beautiful. Thank you, Jay Jordan. Much appreciated. Much love.
I guess that's camping for you.
Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey.
I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Miss that kid.
Brian and I laugh nervously.
Or am I just kidding?
I love him. He makes everything so awkward. I love him.
Oh. I'm kidding. Phew.
Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel.
We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons.
Ugh. Then hit the brake, I guess. I don't know. We'll get out the truck.
The imaginary truck. Anyways, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we survive the Arctic tundra, Daisy? You may have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you.
You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing.
Oh, God, Robert. Talk about cannibalism in front of the children, Robert. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Truckers Paranormal Ghost Truckers? I love Robert.
Yeah.
Amanda and I love that show. It's the best. Especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, that's such quality television. He's such a red flag, so hot for that. Right, 100%. We love red flag men here. We love them.
I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries.
All right, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gotta keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. That's what kids do. Live a little.
Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust.
Let's go find kindling for the fire. Yeah, get out of here, kids.
Get out of here, kids. Okay, I don't want to give your father Brian more of an opportunity to turn around and be weird.
Okay, but not an actual fire, because we're playing pretend.
You're getting it. Why do I feel like Brian has had insanely high expectations of Daisy from a young age and it's pushed her to be more of an adult than she needs to be? I'm just saying. That's the vibe I get. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quick. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Nope. Never let your guard down with Robert. He's one of those people where as soon as he says something slightly normal, he'll throw in a one-up. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the libraries. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There we go. Yep, see? See? It was like 30 seconds. He couldn't go 30 seconds without being toxic. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, that's my daughter. She bites people. Kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law.
I hear that.
Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try and put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be great. You know, I'll do the thing that I normally do whenever I'm trying to awkwardly shuffle out of something. Let me talk to my management. and they'll tell me, and I'll try and get them to get back to you, okay? Let me talk to my management, and I'm sure they'll talk to your people, okay? Just hold on for them, you know? Let me chat with my management first, and they'll get back to me, okay? Yeah, okay. My people will talk to your people. We'll make things happen, you know? It's difficult in the corporate world. Yeah. All right, we got Joseph. Skip it, burger time. Oh. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips them with the spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've seen. If I'm a real daddy, I need to stand about 2 or 3 feet from the grill with my hands on my hip as he grills, giving him nods and unsolicited advice, and then whenever he does something good, I go, yeah, that's some good grill work. You guys think it's my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto the patties, perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around to admire his masterful technique. Oh. You probably didn't know this, Zander, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. It's ungrillable. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we appreciate the artist?
Hey, I've never seen him make a mistake.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too, cheesy.
Please stop!
All of the children at the party blew the glorious display of puns in unison. All right, guys, the food is ready. Amanda groans. We'll grab our food and hang out enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Make them stop. Man, it's so wild that all the dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad with a kid to raise. Oh. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Oh. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us on Dadbook? Dadbook? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with one another. We're all on it. If you ever need to reach out to anyone, it's the simplest way. I bought milk today. I was asked if you wanted it in the bag. I said no, please leave it in the carton. Yes. Sorry, I'm an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head.
Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out.
The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly and we all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between 𝓂𝓻 and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. I wouldn't be surprised if Joseph and Mary had the Antichrist. I feel like those two, you know, I've played Lucius. I know how it starts, all right? If anyone starts throwing themselves into, like, lawnmowers, we know how it goes.
Pretty fun party, don't you think?
It felt like I was at a networking event. Bruh. I got invited to a networking event a couple of months ago. I want to say like 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, and maybe 3. And I turned up because of the fact that a couple of people that I knew, a couple of friends were going. And it was a networking event for startup tech companies with the idea of starting businesses. And immediately, like, I realized that everyone here was, you know, like the crypto bros? It was all crypto bros who wanted to like, everyone there was like going, you know, we can do this thing, we can trade, we'll start our own currency. Everyone had a crypto startup. And I was like, I'm leaving. I will not sit in a crypto startup room. It was a crypto startup room. That wasn't a networking event, that's hell. Literally, imagine like 15 to 25 people all talking about different crypto startups. It's insane.
You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you?
Not when their affection jams up my inbox, metaphorically speaking.
Well, hey, at least you got to meet some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dadbook.
Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. Right, crypto. I have a good feeling about this place.
Me too, Dad.
Although I did see something that was like really classic the other day. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was into the cauliflower. Bruh, not even I bump cauliflower. NFTs? No. I saw a thing for an old, I think it was RTS, real-time strategy game tournament. And it was something like first prize was $750. Second prize was $300. Third prize was $200. And then I believe it was fourth, fifth, and sixth all would receive 20 bitcoins for coming in fourth, fifth, and sixth. And I looked at that, and it was from like the mid 2000s, late 2000s, and I suddenly like had this moment where my head just started tilting. Any big plans for the evening? Actually, yeah. I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted. Be home an hour before midnight.
You got it. And be careful.
I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything.
Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you?
What? No, I've never done that, and I never will do that.
Okay. Do you have plans tonight?
My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. Right? Because it was like Bitcoin was so worthless back then. Reminds me of the time I got accosted by an NFT bro at my aunt's waffle stop. Bloody hell. I'm gonna throw a party. Real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but it looks tight. You might just have to wait in line.
I know a guy at the door. I'll get in, no problem.
Just relaxing tonight. Have fun. Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that, right? I'd love to be able to cook like that. I wish I could be fancy. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode about some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one is about. It's a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I await a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon, unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. All right, see now, I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. Just gotta send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? An hour passes. Now I'm really worried. An episode of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I pace around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Or who with? Why don't I know her friends' numbers? Why don't I know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Hell Kitchen Nightmare's better than Hell's Kitchen? Fuck yeah, you know that's right. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Yep.
But now that she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann.
Well, we're pulling out the middle name card now.
Amanda Ann, you came home early. You came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't even respond to any of my texts. You freaked me out and I was about to call the cops.
Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to
School. You're not off at school. You don't have to do... No. I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter.
Well, can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18 and you shouldn't be giving me a curfew in the first place.
I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. All right. I'm going to go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when you go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and made some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I was going to do it and I didn't, and I honestly just didn't even think about it. Have you seen 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻? That one's fun. I feel like I've heard of that. I won't do it again. Well, I trust you to make good choices. I also thought about it, and I'll try and give you space from here on out, but I gotta trust you to take care of yourself. Team Nether? Team Nether! Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes for me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook? It's a social media platform. Wait, what? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. Put together a Dadbook profile for me. All right, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up a profile on Dadbook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. All right, Pops, let's fill out your profile and do some likes and dislikes. All right, let's go. On a Friday night, I am most likely to... Oh, here we go. Polish and sort my coin collection. Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns. Sink into blissful oblivion. Did Joseph a super secret horror ending? What? We'll have to look that up. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Robert Pandering time, you know it. If you had only one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, no. A well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable, great street smarts, actually. What did you want to be when you grew up? A technical writer for manuals and instructionals? Nope. Salty boat captain? No. Pro skater who's also an astronaut? A good father? President? Good father. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries? Sean Connery's entire filmography? Anything on Laserdisc? Rom-coms? Whatever will make me cry? Old comedies that haven't aged well? War documentaries? What's your ideal date? Napping together? Doing a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle? Eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m.? Trying to I did not read that word. I read that as a word which was not geocache. Dyslexia moment. Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. Arson. Being emotionally vulnerable. Arson. 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 I misread genocide. Yeah. Yeah, I misread that. What can you not leave home without? A sensible cardigan. My vape pen. A book of word jumbles and a pen. A cool knife. My cripplingly low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. My cool knife. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I do, when I can get my next cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications. I mean, if we're going with Robert, potential ends of the world. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. Robert's so easy to figure out. Right? Wait a minute. What was that? Oh, hi, Amanda. Write a message. Amanda, what are you doing on Dadbook? Dad, Amanda, that's it. I'm not indulging my daughter's rubbish. Robert, what's up, dude? Here we go. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? I love that already. On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. I like that. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A gun. I like that. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. Like that. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter. Love that. What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. Cool. Creative. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. Great. Love that. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. Perfect. I spend a lot of time thinking about, have you ever really looked into a rabid animal's eyes? Oh, this man. Look at this man. Let's send him a message. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey, Robert. Good seeing you again at the cookout. Want to grab a drink? I sit there for a couple of seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey, it says he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. He's got us on red. Watch cat videos on the internet. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos, and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump over to Dadbook and see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess he's busy. Might as well make the best of my day. He left us on red. I get up, walking into the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. History Channel. Let's go. Naked and Afraid, Catching the Deadliest Ancient Aliens is on. I'm so cold. I'm so scared. At this rate, I don't think we're going to catch these aliens by day 50. I'm having trouble following this. Ancient astronaut theorists predict that by being naked, it makes you 10 times more likely to find ancient aliens. Some suggest that aliens are fascinated with the human physique, most notably, the butt. Okay, I'm back in. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Nether to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Mustard jar. It's just too much work to make food. I reach into the back of the fridge and find an old mustard jar. Ooh, brown and spicy. This will be a treat. I put in my first spoonful of mustard and immediately realize this is a mistake. I lean over the sink and drink some water out of the faucet. Blah, mustard alone is not a meal. If only I had some Parmesan. I finish my snack and walk around the house more bored. When's Amanda coming home? I wanted to try and eat the mustard. I needed to. Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off of a door. It could bring the living room together. I spend a couple of minutes poking around until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on, slam. I take a leap from the 3-throw line, rocket that sucker down the net, the crowd goes wild! And welcome to the jam. I pull up to the 3-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song. No, look behind... No, look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something's happening, something, Space Jam! Dad? I turn around to see Amanda standing in the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost like she's been crying. Hey, Amanda Panda, you alright?
I'm fine.
What are you doing? I, found the hoop, and I'm taking it to the hole. Pass me the rock. I laser that ball to Amanda. I lead the league in blocks. I set the record for rebounds my rookie year. You think you can handle this? What's a rebound? Oh, it's when someone misses a shot and the other players try to retrieve it, and that's a... I'm just kidding. Amanda zigzags past me and tips a layup into the hoop. Art of War, bitches! She takes after me so much. Amanda, language. Sun Tzu didn't care about language. I would argue Sun Tzu cared very much about language, so once you write something as timeless as the Art of War, then you're allowed to swear. Amanda sticks out her tongue and dunks for another 2 points. Seriously though, are you okay? You look like you've been crying. Oh, dude, I'm cool. I just saw like this really cute dog on the way home and it let me pet its belly. I couldn't contain my emotions. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You know, if there's anything going on, you can talk to me. Whether it's a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Oh, okay, just making sure. Maybe you should be less concerned with my face and more concerned with my full court press. Let's go. Amanda and I played ball for a little bit longer, then we cooked dinner together. We managed to not almost burn down the house this time. Afterwards, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glaze with creme fraiche, of course.
This is literally a jar of baby food.
The toddler immediately burst into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Then my computer dings. Huh? What's that?
Oh, probably just got a message.
Oh, is it Damien? Is it Robert? Robert! You up? What are you doing? Ah! This is good. Okay, what do we do, everyone? We've never done this with Robert before. What do we do? What does this mean?
What you doing?
What am I doing? You're just chilling. How do we play this? I'm just chilling. I'm watching television with my daughter. Just working on my motorcycle. I'm just chilling. I type back, just chilling. Amanda deletes the G and hits send.
It'll make you look cooler.
Okay, we're playing it cool. We're playing it cool, everyone. We're not going to lie about motorcycles or anything. We're going to play it cool. Another message pops up.
Alright.
Want to grab a drink? That means he wants to hang out. You know what that means, Amanda. But it's kind of late.
Come on, Pops, live a little.
I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers.
It's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You're trying to get to know the neighbors better.
Fine. I type back a message to Robert asking for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me.
Never do.
I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. We got him. Okay. We got a date now, everyone. We've got a date. We've got to play this right. We're playing right. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. How's it going?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, bloody hell. Mary's here.
Ahoy there, Skipper.
Robert and Mary are here. Uh-oh.
I brought Mary along. Figured we needed a drinking buddy.
Oh, man. I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me.
Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink.
Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having?
I'll take a whiskey straight up.
Dad after my own heart, huh?
Yeah. Oh, we're playing that game. Let's go. Okay, you saw that. You all saw that. The eggplant emoji. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected the night to be going.
Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas.
What have I gotten myself into? We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over to Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on.
Let's get marching.
What?
The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping.
Oh, all right. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So where are we headed?
Irish Eye We're Drinking is an Irish pub.
A good pun is the whiskey to my heart.
Come on.
Puns are the lowest form of humor, Zander. Try harder.
Ouch, am I going to be the butt of the joke all night? Well, at least I'm staying. Well, at least my husband loves me. At least my husband loves me, Mary.
Jesus, Mary. Put your fangs away for a second.
What husband? True, I don't have a husband. Well, at least I don't have a husband that doesn't love me, Mary. We walk into Irish 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻. The bar's pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall.
Next round, what are you having?
Whiskey hasn't failed me yet. Hey!
Let's do it.
Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey and we poked up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in, gets next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief.
Let's sip this one. Why don't we?
Suit yourself.
Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly.
That'll put hair on your chest.
You truly are the paragon of grace and beauty.
Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey!
Zander, be a dear and get us another round, will ya?
Hey.
I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks.
So Edith snuck in some pot brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweatshirted gremlin in the act. So I go up to Edith with the baggie, and I'm about to tell her off when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. "You're ruining the bake sale," she says. "I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad," and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah, no, we hate her.
What did you do?
I told her to have a brownie, and that everything was going to be fine.
They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story.
She ate 3.
More laughter. Okay, that was pretty funny.
She called the cops and told them that time had stopped.
Mary looks directly at me.
Do you smoke weed?
What?
You know, the devil's lettuce.
I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. What a blaze. You with the feds?
I worked hard for what I got. No 2-bit corner boy is gonna drop a dime on me. So, you take what you're pushing somewhere else and I'll keep running the business the way I want it.
What?
Remember?
You come with the king, you best not miss.
Jesus, kid, dial it back.
Yes, Robert gets it. Robert giggles helplessly.
Hey.
I'm just kidding, cowboy.
Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor.
Hey.
Fine, fine.
Hey.
We fit with Robert. We click with Robert. We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Get the next round? You know what? I don't want to bring up her husband when she's out having a good time, because obviously there's too much there to unpack. Lots of eligible bachelors. We're not going to throw a wrench in her marriage. Just get the next round. Could you get the next round?
You trying to ditch me, pal?
No.
Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. Zander wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey.
Hey.
Now, if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy.
Mary! Mary! Sink her teeth into a helpless boy?
Go with God.
I slipped in my chair just then. Nice seeing you, Mary.
Deuces, nerds.
She's the youth pastor's wife. She is the youth pastor's wife with 4 kids. And all I can think is that their marriage must be imploding. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger looking guy at the bar.
She grows on you.
Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer.
Well, she does.
But what about her and Joseph?
What about him?
You know, they're married. And she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar where she's making goo-goo eyes at that young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage.
Oh, that's just a thing she does. She's harmless.
Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh.
Oh, man. You know, I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types.
Oh, don't worry. I got pretty wild back in the day.
Still got a little wild in you.
You know it? There's so much wild in me. You know it. Oh, let's go. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into?
Think you can go shot for shot?
There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot glass closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes a shot and knocks it back.
That's one.
So, what do I even talk about here? He's cool and he probably hates small talk. How are things?
I hate small talk.
Okay.
Too many people, and this isn't necessarily for you, but too many people think they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of silence, or they're afraid what the other person is going to think of the silence. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with 2 people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey.
Oh, all right. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar, patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer, Mary giving the hard sell to that young man, the young man pretending he's got a phone call from one of his friends. Huh, maybe silence is nice sometimes.
So, you ever kill a man?
I choke on my drink. Excuse me?
You know, watch the life drain from someone's eyes. Not just their life, you know, it's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory, experience they ever had. Gone.
No, Robert. Say that right. Too real?
Great, me neither.
Robert knocks back the shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate.
Just messing with you.
Relax. I laugh nervously.
Or am I?
Oh no. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man. After the one excused himself to the bathroom and I assume crawled out the window. It's not something you say to a guy whose wife is dead. I mean, heck, Robert is Robert. He's full of red flags. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard.
You betcha.
Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket.
Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey, inside voices. Let's roll.
Wait, what about Mary?
Brother, Mary's gonna be just fine.
I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it is not his birthday. Going for Robert was a huge bad idea. It's great. We make our way out of the bar and back onto the streets. I'm trying to hide my heart. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, the sidewalk is coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Jesus. Where to?
You'll see.
I follow Robert through a street lamp. I follow Robert through street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for years, and finally, a liquor store.
Hey, wait here. I'll be right back.
After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me.
Cheers.
What? What? He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions to me to do the same. This is really not where I expected the night to go. I take a sip. White Zinfandel?
What? Nothing.
I just wasn't expecting.
It's delicious, fruity, refreshing. Don't judge me.
I start to say something. Think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier and stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars drive by.
Let's throw rocks at shit.
What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes through the empty parking lot.
That felt good.
He presses a stone into my free hand.
Now you try.
I don't know.
With feeling.
I look at the rock in my hand and at the stop sign. Back at the rock. Back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. I got a problem with authority. I got a problem with authority! I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the sign right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack.
Dude, run.
I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm sure we're far enough away from the cracked window that I'm no longer culpable for a heinous crime, I catch my breath.
Maybe we should strike throwing rocks from the to-do list.
Agreed. Suddenly my stomach growls. Oh man, I'm starving.
Let's get pizza.
I can't even argue with that. This man is so powerful. What is good around here, actually? I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes.
I know just the place.
I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up at a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pizza. Ta-da! I see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter, tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas out of stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order.
Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Zander, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right?
Yes! Yeah, of course! Yes! He gets it. He gets it. He gets it. He gets it. Hawaiian's good. We love pineapple on pizza. Yes, Hawaiian based. He likes Hawaiian. Damien, I'm sorry. Chat, you can have Damien. This is husband now. We wait for a minute to come out for the pizza to come out the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice of a giant slice on a paper plate, so saturated with grease our worry it'll fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander the alleyways as we eat. I love you, but no. No. I take a bite. Absolutely delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. Right? Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping.
You said it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You hear that, chat? Man, I feel way better now.
You and me both.
We hear noise coming out from a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly.
Got any more of that wild in you?
You betcha. Yes!
Good on ya.
Robin and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except some flickering lights. We slowly creep forward. Shh. Don't shush me out loud.
Shush.
We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. This suddenly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers?
No talking during the movie.
We look at the audience and are surprised to find it's almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers at the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the back of the theater and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try and make sense of the movie. It's a rom-com, I think, where a young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman that he's finally realized he's in love with.
Kiss already!
There's nobody to kiss yet. Do you want him to kiss the taxi driver?
Hell yeah.
The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up.
Hey man, keep it down.
Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest! Hey Ernest, I know you! It's me! Your neighbor! Hi! Ernest turns back around embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kissed anyone yet? Turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way to a tiny island near you, New York, to profess his love for a woman who, for some reason, he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He says that they had, but I think there was some subtext I'm missing here.
Bro, love is dead.
Shut up, it's beautiful. No, you shut up, child. Are we just yelling shut up at teenagers, everyone? Hugo's kid, yeah. Ernest grumbles. Credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down.
Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen, and you're gonna sit here and appreciate them.
Oh. Okay.
Look at that. Elizabeth Sheldon. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Sheldon, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders, catering, fed a bunch of people so that they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy.
We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks each member of the crew. Once it's finally over and makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of the film, we leave the movie theater. I love him. He's so feral. He's so feral. I love him. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey, assholes! Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee! What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway blocking our exit.
No? What do you guys want?
Why'd you go and throw a rock at my knee, bro? This is a good knee. My orthopedist is gonna be pissed. Bro, why are you doing this? Don't throw rocks at my knee. Ernest tosses another rock up and down in his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh. Well, I don't have any cash on me right now, but like, movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably gonna feel super sore in the morning.
We ruined it for you? That movie was perfectly crappy in the first place.
Hey, you take that back. It was a beautiful love story with genuine acting.
You call that good acting? What classic mainstream slop have you been served your entire life?
I love him, Your Honor. I love him, Your Honor. What?
Have you ever seen any Michael Powell? A Matter of Life and Death, 1946. Easily the toughest 5 minutes you'll ever witness.
Listen, man.
What? No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You of all people should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes.
Oh, now you've done it. Ernest rushes to Robert, screaming like a banshee. Ah! I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. Fuck, my knee!
Excuse me?
Robert gets in between Ernest and myself, as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts.
How dare you?
All right, buddy. Talk like a punk. Get hit like a punk.
Robert squares up in a boxer stance. Are we about to see Robert punch a child on our first date? Because hot.
Queensbury rules. 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows.
What?
Excuse me?
And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points.
I,
How dare you?
You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fill your role as main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he's youthful enough.
Hey, man, we don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked.
It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensbury.
You two are bloodbound? If he dies, you die? I wish to have carnal relations with this man immediately. gotta go. Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after them.
The Queensbury Association will hear about this. And assume better content. And consume better content.
Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns for me. Were you about to actually fight that kid?
Are you kidding me? I'd never hit a child. That would be despicable. You throw rules at them, though. They always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensbury sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half of that up.
Wow.
See? You don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here.
Excuse me?
Downs, Annie? No. 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 Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood.
I'm sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink.
It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself.
Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever seen Sam Fuller?
I haven't.
Fuller is cash.
Thanks for the adventure.
Adventure is all I got, buddy.
Ah, Robert throws an arm around your shoulder, and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep.
Oh boy.
That was an interesting night.
I liked it.
A smile forms on his cheeks, a rare sight.
Let's hang out again soon, yeah?
Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder. Kiss him!
Oh boy.
Night, bud.
Robert heads inside, and I stumble my way back home. Date complete. How did we do on our date? How did we do on the date? How did we do on the date? How did we do? How did we do? S rank date.
Can kill it.
We did an S rank date. Let's go. No, we didn't get buds on. We S ranked our date. Oh, that's nice. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. Huh. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Sorry, I just thought you'd want this big old envelope from the HIA. Immediately, Amanda pulls the door open.
Horn Institute for the Arts?
I mean, if you're busy, I can come back.
Father, please.
I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. And, there we go. That's probably bad for your tooth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls the letter out and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. She's not going to get it. Amanda's face is unreadable.
I can't believe this.
Oh? Honey, it's okay if you didn't... I got in! Oh yes, let's go, my child! My child! My child did it! You're good! You're better than everyone else! This is why you're my child! It's because you're a superior being! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again.
Oh my god. I can't believe I got in.
Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. And you nailed that interview. And your photography is incredible.
Wait, Dad? I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away.
I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools Amanda applied to, but I know she had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we'll make it work.
Really?
Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Alright. Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor.
Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view.
Can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch the ship sail through the bay.
And the dorms at night are near a bunch of right near a bunch of cafes, and all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID.
Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito.
I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that the students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and all of the professional photo editing software for free?
It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she would do it. I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of a burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed.
I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online, and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends.
Craig and I were... A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. I speak to no one who I dormed with in college. Literally no one. I've blocked several of them because they were all cringe. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story that our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough sounded like exactly a dog's bark.
Yes.
Carl ruled.
Oh, they let you have an animal in the dorm if you say you have a note that you need one. Bet I could forge one, though. Think I could get a rabbit. Or a snake. Maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit, though?
Oh boy, I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega.
He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he?
What? No! I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out the park in these couple last months of school. If you want to go to Horn, we need the scholarship money. I know you can do it. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. I think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays. There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't get me started on the paranormal occurrences.
Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you.
My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now and you're such a good person. I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop, you're going to make me cry too. It's too late, honey, it's happening. Dad, I can't get tears on my burrito, it'll taste sad. I pull Amanda into a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Aww. Alright, that's sweet. That's really sweet. And on that note, that feels like the perfect time for us to turn around and start our little wrap up for today's stream. Now, here's the haps, everyone, because we're not done yet for today. We're not done yet, all right? We're not done yet. So, right now, in exactly 22 minutes, all right? In exactly 22 minutes, Viscount Netherbrand, the ASMR that you will help me write, is going to go live, all right? Once it goes live, I need you all to check it out, okay? Swing by, see what you will help me write, because it's going to be awesome, right? It's going to be great. It's going to be really, really good. There's a live chat, there's a premiere, there's all of that. After Viscount Netherbrand, all right? After that, I'm going to make the next waiting room for the next writing stream. So if you are Nether branded, which I see most of the chat are right now, you can swing by in a couple of hours and help me write the next thing. Anything related, anything. We're going to be picking the genre at random from a random genre generator, like the setting at random, and then we're going to sit down and you get to have a bit in the process of the next script that I write and make and all of that. The grays have been forced out, so do stop by, do swing by. We are going to make this awesome. Let's make this first one good, and we will make sure that this goes. I'm going to make the waiting room for Viscount Netherbrand Viscount Netherbrand. The waiting room for the next writing stream as soon as we're done here. So do stop by. I would love it if you did. And until the next, I'll be back far sooner than you think. Bye-bye for now, my sweet Netherlings. Mwah!